Trump said he not giving out the SNAP benefits. The court said he had to give them out, but he not giving them out. You wanna know why? He spent the money. He spent the money between Argentina, the ballroom, just his lavish Halloween party. He spent that money. That money going, y'all. Oh my goodness. I can't believe the situation we in. Actually, I can. I can't believe the situation that we in, but it's gonna be all right. I'm just happy that my people, I'm so proud of us that we remain calm. We didn't give them what they wanted. Nobody went out there and, blew up the Walmart. There wasn't no looting, wasn't no rioting for food. Because we're going to be all right. We're going to be all right. Since I made that video about everybody not talking to news media, which I seen some of y'all talking to news media, but whatever. So many people have DM'd me with ideas and GoFundMe's and resources that I can give to everybody. If you DM me and you need food, I have so many resources that people have DM'd me to provide help. And people have started local food pantries. People have started giving out, just leaving food on their driveway. Literally, people have just been put buckets of food out on their driveway and just for people to take. People were giving out food at Halloween. It's just a beautiful thing to see. And I'm really proud of my people for maintaining our composure, even though they sitting there making AI videos of us not doing it. They are so desperate they have to make AI videos of us looting and stuff like that. They can't even find a real video because it's not happening. And I'm very proud of us. I'm very proud of us for not doing what they think that we're going to do. We're not who they say we are.
Donald Trump doesn't care about poor people, a statement that we all can agree is true, which is why it's really confusing that his base, which is MAGA, are mainly poor people. The Trump administration sent out a memo to groceries and grocery stores telling them they cannot provide or offer discounted goods to those people who have lost their SNAP benefits. The USDA sent out a memo to several grocers around the country who had planned to offer discounted produce and discounted goods to those recipients who have lost SNAP, telling them that they cannot treat SNAP recipients any differently, they cannot price things differently, and that they had to offer things at the regular price. This comes at the same time that Donald Trump threw a elaborate, lavish party for Halloween, spending millions of dollars to host people, while millions of people who are mainly in his base lose access to food, all because he doesn't want to guarantee that millions of people remain insured under affordable health care. Do you see how crazy that sounds? I have personally lived in a country that had a dictator that through lavish events, lavish weddings, lavish parties, where the bulk of the population was living under $1 a day. And where's that dictator? Not alive. We've seen this time and time and time again, where these people in power, they live a elaborate, lavish life, while people who supported them are living in austerity and destitution. And this is currently happening in America. Donald Trump has the lowest rating amongst white people that he's ever had from his first term until now, until he's been reelected. And I'm like, are people finally waking up to the fact that he doesn't give a fuck about you? It's not just people who look like me he doesn't care about. He doesn't care about poor people in general, because the poor people somehow always have his back. Groceries are higher, gas is higher, expenses are higher, the economy is down, but guess what's not down? Donald Trump's coffers. This is the president that has made billions of dollars since he's come into office.
Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Beauty. So a lot of questions has been asked. Why are black people not complaining? Why are black people not struggling? Why are black people not crying on camera, especially on this period? And I will tell you the truth. Black Americans are survivors. Black Americans are taught how to depend on their own. Black Americans has been surviving for years without depending on the government. Black Americans know how to manage themselves in all situations. Black Americans know how to love themselves and stand as one voice and one culture. Black Americans has been through from all this for so many years, and this is not new to any Black American. Black Americans' ancestors taught them how to survive on their own. Black Americans' ancestors taught them how to survive without depending on the government. Black Americans can survive without depending on anyone, and that is why they are Black Americans. Anyway, let's get into people's reactions and we will come back to talk more about this. Stay with us, comment your thoughts in the comment section. Do not forget to subscribe to this channel to support the channel, and we'll be right back.
So more people are wondering why Black people aren't completely freaking out on the idea of losing their public assistance like Section 8, SNAP benefits, and Medicaid. And please understand, some are, because if they have children, they're going to wonder how they're going to supplement feeding them and the medical care that they so desperately need, and of course housing. But you got to go back to the beginning and remember that when these programs first started, Black people were not allowed to get them. They would not give them. The government would not give these programs or these supplements and public assistance to Black people. They refused. And of course, going through everything, and once we started getting them, one of the things they would do is find any excuse to try to take them off of those programs by sending inspectors to the Black homes that received public assistance. Even my own husband speaks of when he was a child and his mother, who was a seamstress, she would, sew on the side, make dresses and do all kinds of things to make extra money. And when the inspectors came by, she would have to hide her toaster, she would have to hide her sewing machine, because they felt that if you could afford any of these things, you didn't need to have public assistance. So they could take you off of public assistance. So my main point is that Black people have never totally relied on these programs to live. We have always worked under the table, had a side hustle, whether it's cook dinners, sew, clean houses, drive people around, whatever it was. We always had a side hustle, and that is just basic. So even though Ronald Reagan did everything he could to sell the idea of the welfare queen, because if they painted Black people as abusers of the system, then it made sense to be able to try to dismantle these programs, because racism is expensive. We don't have universal health care. We don't have universal free college education, because if they have to give it to Black people, they know that white people will feel resentful and be okay with certain cuts being made. And it's not until they realize that these cuts are being made to them as well do they realize what they're losing. Hence the No Kings protests. But just know, Black people have never totally relied on these programs. We have always had a side hustle. So racism is expensive. Remember that.
I'm gonna put on my best anchor voice for this, okay? ABC News reports Black communities across U.S. take part in economic protests against big retailers. What the fuck I told y'all? Pastors Charlie Dates and Jamal Bryant discuss how they are encouraging the Black communities to spend their dollars with dignity and what they call spend in the Black, and pressure big retailers to enact change. Again, what the fuck did I tell y'all? You see, I should go and unblock those people that were trolling me, that were taking clips of my videos saying that, oh, withholding our money is not actually effective. We need to get out into the streets and potentially get pew-pewed. Because look at this. And let's be honest, these pastors are only riding the wave because us little people already started it. I'm about to read off to you guys a little part of an email that I received from one of the luxury retailers that I used to shop with, but have since, decreased on because we're saving and holding those funds. I'm going to include the email somewhere in this video. Dear valued luxury enthusiast, we have noticed that many of our esteemed customers, like yourself, have made a purchase with us but have not revisited our platform since. Your experiences is incredibly important to us, and we would love to hear about your journey here at Censor. Your insights will play a crucial role in shaping the future of our services. And as incentive, right, to help them get us back, they're offering us $100 promo code for our next purchase. Here's the email right here. Right here. If y'all want to pause so you can read it, go ahead. But you think that they would be sending me some shit like this if they wasn't feeling it? I told y'all last week the CEO of Target reached out to Al Sharpton of all people to try to see if he can get us back. They need our fucking money. They need the coins. They need black people to overspend. They need black people to overspend. It's because of the black dollar that brands that were literally facing extinction like Cadillac can still exist today. It's because of the black dollar. They need that shit. They need it. Don't ever make them think. Don't ever let them play in your face and make them think that your coins don't mean nothing, baby. It means everything to them. It means everything to them. So yeah, don't go out into the streets. Don't protest. Let your voice be heard from behind your phone, but from behind your screen like I'm doing. And hold your fucking funds. Pour into yourself. Pour into your community. That's how we're going to win this battle. That's how we're going to win this battle. And anybody who wants to join after seeing what that other side is like and is going to stay in line, come on. We love the numbers. We're not racist. We're not discriminating. We're all about inclusion over here.
So I heard that black men are making videos excited and happy and full of glee because black women are losing benefits, losing their SNAP benefits, and maybe won't be able to feed their children. So because that woman can't feed their children, in their minds, the black man, they're going to come crawling to them and put up with their garbage just so they can feed their children. Well, sir, if she didn't put up with your garbage when she was dating you to feed her children, what makes you think she's going to put up with your garbage now? Because she's not getting SNAP? Do you not know that black women are some of the most resourceful women in this country? You don't know that? Do you not know that we ain't putting up with that? Do you not know that some black women will choose to bear over you? If you're not bringing anything to the table, what makes you think you have a right to sit at that black woman's table? Now, some of you men who are excited about it probably got kids by a black woman that you're not supporting that is on SNAP. Make it make sense. Tupac said it best. You'll hate the ladies that make the babies if you don't respect us the way you should. They are hating black women now because we ain't putting up with your crap. There's not a black woman that should be desperate enough to give up their honeypot for some food. We black women, we should never be that desperate. We are resourceful. We can do whatever we put our minds to.
So you know I'm about to get on America's head right now. Y'all know this, right? So I just did a live and we was talking about EBT, and I just was, because I was absolutely thrown off at how soft America has gotten when it comes to these benefits. First of all, in my opinion, I feel like when it comes to people who are disabled and who are elders, they're not even in this conversation because we know that they need our help. But you grown motherfuckers, the ones that's picking up their phone crying about losing their stamps and seeing long lines of you able-bodied people getting food at these pantries. Here's my thing. Where are y'all survival skills at? Like, seriously. When y'all be at these grocery stores, you do know that we could tell who has stamps and who doesn't. We not trying to count your coins and nothing like that, but we could see that because it's kind of like, okay, wait a minute. That buggy is filled to the brim. Snacks, juices, chips, garbage. We don't see we see it. We don't be staring, but we see you. So how is it that it took for one day for you all to get a threat that y'all stamps was getting cut off? Now y'all in mayhem, so you don't have no flour, you don't have no bread, you don't have no eggs, you don't have no sugar, you have no canned goods, you don't got no frozen vegetables, you don't got no deep freezer if you got multiple kids. Like, where do you all know how to cook? Do y'all even cook anymore? I'm a millennial, okay? Grew up with a mother who was a single mother who had 2 kids. Granted, we had my grandmother, so yeah, we had a little bit of help. We had a community, but That's beside the point. We never went hungry. I was a little chubby little kid. We wasn't missing no meals. My mama got food stamps. We used to get the paper food stamp. But see, back then, the difference is it wasn't a flex to get food stamps. People used to be embarrassed to get food stamps. Y'all be pulling out that EBT card like it's a black card from American Express. Y'all don't be buying the things that could be lasting in y'all house for days, weeks, months, years. We do got a contingency fund, and apparently they say that Trump has to release some of those funds so that way it could cover SNAP benefits. We don't even have enough, so all of y'all not gonna get all y'all benefits. So what y'all gonna do then? We've been telling y'all for a long damn time, years, even before Biden got in office. We gotta be prepared for whatever is to come. Please use this as a lesson. I'm not here to beat up on y'all, but y'all gotta learn some survival skills. Y'all need to know how to make multiple meals out of the ingredients that you're buying at these stores. Because if you keep giving the government the power to feed you, also giving them the power to starve you and your kid. I'd suggest that you learn how to start taking some lessons from the Amish, learn how to take some lessons from our elders, see what you could do in order to start getting food that's going to last you for some time. Stop buying that junk, because for one, it's not good for you, it's not good for your kids, and it don't last worth a damn. Please take this as an opportunity to learn this as a lesson that anything could happen. You could be cut off at any time. Proper preparation prevents poor performance as well as starvation. Do better.
Dear nieces and nephews, if a news station comes up to you and they want to interview about losing your SNAP benefits, decline the interview. If I see you on a news station, I'm going to find you and we're going to have us a good old come to Jesus moment with Auntie. They are using us. They want to make the narrative that Black people are so worried about losing SNAP benefits, like we're the ones who get the most in SNAP benefits, and we're not. White women are. And the people who are going to crash out when November 1st happens, and they can't swipe their card and it says insufficient funds on their cards, are going to be the white folk, not the Black folk, because we used to struggling. We used to struggle. We used to going to the church and getting food. We used to having community and people having a garden and showing up and making sure that families don't go without. These other people ain't used to that. They're not about that life. So they're going to be the ones, not just saying that we ain't going to hurt, but we know how to navigate these waters. They've never had to do it before. So when they crash out, they're going to want to blame it on Black folks. So don't give them the ammunition by you being all up on the news talking about some, oh yeah, I'm going to go steal, I'm going to go do this. No, you're not. Because we got our people.
Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. So this period, a lot of things has been happening in America. A lot of people are crying on the camera. A lot of people are depressed. A lot of people are so desperate to survive. But Black Americans are still surviving. You know, what is happening right now in America is not new to the Black community. This is something that has been true for centuries. This is something they have experienced. Black community know how to survive in every situation. So white people shouldn't bother why Black communities are not in the streets, are not on the internet crying. Black Americans are survivors on their own, and they will survive in every situation. Black people has really been through a lot, from police brutality to redlining to injustice to so many things. Black people has been through all that, and this is not new to them. The truth is, Black Americans will survive and they will always survive. Their ancestors taught them how to live without depending on anyone. Anyway, guys, this is my opinion. Let me know your opinion in the comment section. Subscribe to this channel to support the channel, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye for now.